From movies to fashion, this year we've seen a roaring comeback of all things 90s, and here to help us break down the trend is Blake Martin. He has got the lowdown on some really cool 90s inspired fashion for fall. This is
Super
exciting. Why do you think people are so obsessed with the 90s?
I mean, the 90s are nostalgic. It brings us the best memories. It brings us happiness and joy, and everything was great and fun in the 90s.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you have in store for us today?
We're going to show you some iconic 90s trends and how to incorporate them into your current fall wardrobe.
Let's do it. Let's take a look.
So our first model we have is Offset. Offset is paired with a classic denim overall short set, which became extremely iconic in the 90s when groups like Salt and Pepper showed this particular garment in their video for Push It.
How do you look cool in overalls? How do you do that? Because I just look like a dork when I wear them.
I think it's just confidence.
Yeah.
People in overalls have to sell it, be confident in it, and wear it flawlessly. So with this particular look, we've paired it with a simple orange t-shirt by Timberland and a green flannel. And what we kind of did here was we paired it with a more masculine and more heavier boot, because that's what girls did in the 90s.
I love
Feminine
that
up top, masculine on the bottom.
Ooh, and the cool socks pulled up under the boots.
Absolutely, that was superb for the 90s. Yep.
So cool. So I have to ask you too, what 90s trend do you hope never comes back?
Probably extremely baggy clothes and skirts over pants.
Oh, the skirts over pants.
Yes.
I did wear JNCOs in my day, but that was
okay, so we're not going to do that again.
Okay, we'll never
I'll hold you to that.
I promise.
Gotcha.
Girl Scouts honor. Okay,
so our next model here is Eric, and what we've done with Eric is we've put a classic colored camo. Now, right around 1994, brands started to really take the classic green camo and add their own colors and hues to it. So that's what we've done here. We've put him on a classic custom-made fanny pack, because fanny packs were all the rage in the 90s, a backwards cap, and then a skinny jean. We know that skinny jeans are the current trends in 2019, but it was really brought to the forefront in 1992 by the brand Girbaud. And we've put that with a classic Timberland boot.
I love how the skinny jeans look with the boots too.
Absolutely, you have to show off that boot. That's an amazing boot.
Gotta show off the boot.
Yep.
Love it. And man, I feel like the 90s, they come back like every 2 years, it seems like.
Well, when you love a brand and you love a style, why not bring it back every chance you get?
I'm just not gonna wear butterfly clips again.
So that's the second thing we can never do again. I'm gonna hold you to that. So our next model is Devontae, and he is showing off two iconic 90s brands, 90s looks, I should say. This is Fleece and Bomber. Ooh. So we know that Old Navy really put fleece on the map with their Old Navy performance fleece right around the 90s. And then pop culture everywhere wore the bomber jacket. So we're mixing those two trends here. And then really what was big in the 90s were layering. So we put a really chunky, great hoodie by Timberland under this fleece with a pair of kind of fitted but looser fit pants and a classic Timberland boot as well.
Very cool. I love how the boot has almost like a sneaker look too, so it's very casual there.
Absolutely. So this is a great look for work, going out, for errands, so you can look polished yet comfortable.
And all the different blues in that outfit too. It's
absolutely.
So good. Oh my gosh. What was your favorite music in the 90s?
Definitely R&B.
Yeah.
90s R&B, your Brandys, your Monicas.
TLC.
Classic. Absolutely.
Love it.
All of that. And so our last girl here is Roxy. And Roxy has a comfortable look, an oversized look, which was big in the 90s, so that you can be comfortable going out in the town. This particular look is great for our real size girls with curves, a heavier oversized jacket, fitted t-shirt, ripped up jeans, and then we have the classic Timberland heel boots. Now these boots became all the rage in 2003 when Beyonce wore these exact boots in her 03 Bonnie and Clyde video with her husband Jay-Z.
I remember that. She was the queen of these.
These boots sold out in minutes once Beyonce had them on, and they're still in stores today.
Well, I feel like that's a good life lesson. We all just need to try to look like Beyonce.
Absolutely.
Cool. And you've got 2 fashion shows coming up, right?
Absolutely. We have an event coming up in November, and again in March. We have some castings coming up in October, and we're really excited. One of our main partnerships with our brand is Timberland. And so I thought today, what better brand to partner with for 90s fashion other than Timberland? They're iconic 90s.
Okay, and one last tip for nailing the 90s look, what would you tell people?
Commit to it, full head to toe, be confident in it, and just have fun. It's just clothes. If it doesn't work, change clothes tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you so much. What a good way to wrap that one up. All right, guys, if you're interested in any of these looks from today, head over to Timberland.com and SVRN.com. And if you want to see what Blake is up to, be sure to follow him on Instagram at Mr. Blake Martin.